Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Nicole Frolic of Inflexible Me, and tonight I'm doing something a little different. I've actually got you guys out in my meditation pods. I was gonna do my August energy reading this morning, but that got postponed because I had an emotional breakdown. Yeah, the eclipse energies are crazy. I don't know about you guys, but I would say I am definitely clearing some stuff. Definitely clearing some stuff. And I was a crying, sobbing mess this morning. I was in the shower, of course, in the shower when, energy is just heightened from the conduction through the water. And I just broke down into tears. And all these feelings from my 2012 trauma were coming up, but I thought they were for what's happening right now. And it was tripping me out because I'm like, nothing's happened. Like, why am I feeling this way? And I just kept crying and like heaving tears, like no joke, sobbing. And I kept saying over and over, I just want a hug. I just want a hug. And I couldn't do the energy reading this morning. This morning was not a good time to do the energy reading. So I ended up calling a good friend of mine, and she talked me off the eclipse edge and let me know that I wasn't going crazy. And so I don't know if any of you guys are going through some emotional upheaval right now, but these eclipse energies are no freaking joke, and they're going to be around until that partial solar eclipse on the 11th of August. So, yeah, don't expect smooth sailing. Whoever said that the path to ascension was smooth sailing, no one ever said that. Certainly no one who was actually ascending. So I just thought I'd be really honest with you guys. And, I just wanted to do something different. I thought I'm going to do it at night. Why don't I bring you guys out to my meditation pods and show you like where I get all like connected to my higher self and to my guides, and this is like my favorite place to be. And so anyways, I'm going to do our August energy reading from the pod. So I know you can't really see me very well, but that doesn't matter because who cares about that? I just want you guys to feel the energy. Now, was in meditation just before this, really raising my vibes, and I got a message for this month that in addition to whatever's coming through here, so I'm curious to see what comes through here. Maybe it'll be totally different, who knows, but simplification is very important for the month of August. And the reason being is because there's going to be so much activity energetically that you need to keep your life as simple as possible so that you don't get overwhelmed. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Very, very important this month. So just a little like note from my higher self that kind of came through in addition to this reading. So just keep that in mind. So let's find out what the energies for August are going to be. Now, I also have a winner for my August energy reading, and I'm going to announce that after we do this. So let's find out the first card. I can't read anything in here. Oh, Dioptase, the healing heart. Okay. Doesn't that make sense? Does that not make sense after what I just told you right now? My heart is super healing right now. Okay. Let's find out what because that's our current energy. So let's find out what the path of healing is going to be, or the plan of action. Oh, here it is. Sulfur, physical radiance. Interesting. Okay. Physical radiance. Oh, did you guys just see? I don't know if that came up on a camera. I just saw an orb. Okay. Let's find out the outcome. Crowsight, passion, pro side comes out a lot, but passion, passion. Ooh, I'm liking it. Okay, let me sit with these cards for just a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. I don't know why I'm surprised. It's not one of those really surprised. It's kind of like, oh, spirit, I love you surprised. Yeah, I honestly, getting these cards is just confirming everything that's happened today and what I know is going to be coming up for this month. And so, how amazing is it that I was guided to choose this little saying here? And it's like, you are loved. I don't know if you guys can read it, but that is the theme of this month coming up. You are loved. And so we have dioptase, healing heart first. And okay, so for all of you who are going through the emotional upheaval that I have certainly felt last day or two, and I'm sure is going to continue on through the next couple of weeks into August, is that very thing, that the heart is healing. And it is very important right now to embrace compassion, to embrace nurturing, to embrace your truth, and to embrace love, and to really bring that in for yourself. Now, for all of you who are in relationship with someone, and for all of those of you who aren't, it still applies because it's relationship to self. But the traumas that you are going through right now that are cellularly being released, and so you're feeling them come out, they're no longer serving you. They're not part of this higher timeline, this higher trajectory timeline that we've shifted into now, because we're part of the ascended earth. So those can't come with you anymore, and that's why they're being released, because they no longer exist for your reality. It's no longer part of this timeline. And so if you are in relationship right now, this is a great thing because you're not taking that crap with you in this relationship. If you are not in a relationship, think about relationship with self and how that applied to your 2012 timeline through the eclipse, because that's also very important. You're going through a beautiful rebirth, resurrection of self right now. That is what dioptase is telling us, is that we're actually all going through a resurrection through the heart. And very, very important to feel. Really allow yourself to cry if you need to cry, and also to feel those feelings and be there nurturing yourself. Do really nice things for yourself this month of August, okay? Dioptase is telling us to really love yourself in certain ways. So for instance, on the podcast, Linda talked about doing a rose petal bath. Take a bath with rose petals, without rose petals, with salts, with soap, with bubbles, with champagne, red wine, whatever you want to do, whatever makes you love you, you do that this month, okay? That's what dioptase is telling us. So very important for the month of August. Now we have sulfur, physical radiance, that came out, and that's our healing path. Now, our path of action. Now, very important to, this is the energy of the lion. This is the energy of the lion. Hear yourself roar. You have left behind the painful body, and you are now bringing in the light of your soul. And hear yourself roar. However, be very mindful of the fire you are creating right now. Because of all this emotion that's coming out, you don't want to project it quickly onto anything. You want to make sure that you take the time to reflect, especially we're in Mercury retrograde right now, everyone, and we're going to be in Mercury retrograde really with its shadow the whole month of August. So communication, very important to be very wary of sudden outbursts, allowing your emotions to control what you're saying. Really take the time to be reflective on everything, and don't let it get carried away. So be mindful of the fire within, which is what sulfur is talking to. Sulfur is just one of the hottest hottest stones. It's heat producing crystals. So it's telling us to just be mindful of that, but to nurture that lion's roar, and to not let the heart be the lion's roar. Don't let the ego. Okay. So that's kind of like the message for August in the healing path. And then what we get to is crowsight, passion. And that is telling us that, oh gosh, this is so cool. So, oh my gosh, we're all going to be falling in love with each other. If you're in relationship, it means great passionate things for your relationship. If you're just in relationship with self right now and nurturing yourself, loving yourself, you're going to be moving into this beautiful place of self-love, but also like showing up in the world in the way that you want to show up, not in the way that the world wants you to show up. And this has actually been a theme throughout the year. So it's not surprising that it's coming up through these eclipse energies into August. And so be very mindful of that, that what we're birthing is this passion for who you really are. And that passion is going to fuel you into like really stepping into your power. So it's all about empowerment, and taking that lion's roar from the heart, so from 5D, so really like fifth dimensional lion's roar, and telling the world like who you are. So don't be wary about that anymore if that's kind of something that's holding you back right now. And if you're already really doing that, then this is just going to be like even better for you. So that's kind of what's going on this month of August. So lots of heart healing, lots of fire being stirred up, like those emotions and everything. Let them go, release them. Dioptase is also telling us not to be attached, to let it go, because you've transcended that place, the old timeline. You're no longer there. Your physical body is turning into its light body. It's not taking that crap with it anymore. So let it go. It's not yours. And that's it. Okay. So like, oh my gosh, amazing reading, and very spot on. Also, just keep things simple too for the month of August, which kind of like makes sense. There's a lot of stuff happening. There's a lot of stuff coming up. So make things easy on you and keep life simple this month. Now for my winner. My winner is Rosa. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. It's Spanish. I'm gonna like just put it up here on the screen right now. But Rosa, you won my crystal card giveaway reading for August. So I'm gonna be sending you an email shortly, so that you can ask the crystals your one question, and we'll see what the crystal cards have for your guidance. And for any of you who are interested and want your own personal crystal card reading, I'll leave a link in the description below, but you can head on to my website, and I do those anytime you want one. So there's that. And then what else? Oh yeah, if you guys want to tune into my podcast, Enlighten Up, comes out every Thursday. And oh gosh, guys, I think I'm gonna do some more videos this week, and they're gonna be kind of like off the cuff energy updates and just kind of checking in with you guys. I may even do a live video, see how you're all doing, and if you have any questions you want to ask, because these energies are no joke. Like I'm like really, I was struggling today, like really struggling. So I really hope all of you guys are okay. And if you're not, I'm like giving you guys like a big hug, like a big compassionate hug, from me to you. And we're gonna make it. Just know that at least we're all leveling up. That's what we're all doing. We're all leveling up, and we're going up to we're going up a couple levels. So we gotta drop all this crap behind us. So Oh, what a doozy. All right. So I love you all. Have a beautiful month of August. And I'll be checking in with you guys later this week, I think, and do another video and just like a little energy update, see how you're all doing. All right, everyone. Have a beautiful August, and I will be back soon.